Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Brad. Today, I'm not going to talk about boxing. This is about something else. As I was walking in the streets, you know, as I'm trying to find the second job. As I was walking in the streets, I'm here in Queensland, I saw job advertisements in different languages. As I walked past the Chinese shop, the advertisement is in Chinese. I walk in a Korean shop, the advertisement is in Korean. So I was kind of wondering I was lucky when I asked somebody that happens to be Chinese, and he told me they're looking for a job. Now, this happens, I think, everywhere here in Australia. Now, it has been reported in the news, on television, and naturally Aussies view it as racist, and I can't blame them. It's really, I think for me, it's improper. But is it racist? For me, I don't see any intention of them being racist. What I see is they got an intention. Their intention is not to hire Aussies. They wanted to hire some people from inside their ethnicity. You know what I say? And for me, it's not racist, but it's absolutely disrespectful. Now, what I'm gonna say, I think most of us will agree. Now, I am an immigrant here, though I didn't came from the boat. I came here 3 years ago, and now I live here as a permanent resident. Now again, what I'm going to say, I think most of us will agree. I think the main reason why immigrants are here is because there's nothing left home. It was bad there, and they needed to, we didn't have an option. It was so bad that we couldn't see our lives getting better back in our country, so we went here. The good thing is Aussies embraced us. We got jobs, they got businesses, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, they got businesses in here, and their lives has been better ever since they moved here. And me personally as well, I remember back in the Philippines, I'm not saying I was broke back then. I was doing good. I earned a lot better than ordinary workers, because I used to work in a call center, and it's a big deal back then. But even though I earned big, I couldn't even buy a shitty car. You know what I'm saying? When I came here, I worked as a cleaner. And after 3 or 6 months, I guess, I got a second-hand car. But back there in my country, I've been working for like a decade, more than a decade, and I couldn't even buy a shitty car. You know what I'm saying? Here, Aussies embraced us, helped us to have a better life. Because, accept it or not, love me or hate me, if they close the door for us, we would not be like this. We would not have a better life. We'll be back there at home wondering, what if they open the door for us? See, this is why I view this as disrespectful. These lovely people, they embraced us, Even though we're not one of them, you know, we're outsiders, they embraced us and help our lives better. I think for me, those businesses have to give something back to the community that embrace them and help them have a better life. You know. Imagine I'm not Aussie, but if I were an Aussie, imagine how would I feel if I'm one of them who is looking for a job and I'm having a difficulty finding one, and I walk in this shop advertising in a different language that I couldn't understand. How would I feel if I were an Aussie? Of course, I'll feel disrespected, and that's the main reason why I think most of the Aussies, I say, they came here to take our jobs. I mean, maybe that's not the original intention, but once you see those things, absolutely you will think it that way. I'm not bashing anything, it just keeps me wondering why. For me, as an immigrant, I had to be grateful. If I were in their shoes, as I've told you before, I'll give back to the community. You know, because my own country has not been so good to me. In this country, I'm an outsider, but, you know, this country gave me a better life. A life that I couldn't even imagine I'll have back in my country. For example, look at my room. I've got laptop, I got this badass computer, I got a brand new car downstairs. You know, this house is lovely. It's a townhouse, 2 floors, 2 bathrooms. You know. But back in my country, I wasn't even living in what we call a real good house. It's cheap housing. Even though I earned big, I couldn't even afford to rent a nice house. See, but here, I'm just staying. I've just been here for 3 years, and I got all these things that I could never imagine that I would have if I was back home. You know, I'm not like, I know this would sound like I'm kissing Aussie's ass or whatever, but I think Aussies are one of the most laid back people on earth. And whether you accept it or not, Aussie is the place to be. This is the best country to live in. You know, why do you think boat people, I'm not disrespecting them, why do you think boat people keep on coming here? It's because this is where the better life is waiting for them. Those people who made it this far, you know, they're now rich, they got full of money, you know, they got businesses, and now they do this, you know, it's like a slap in the face. Now, is that how you business owners will treat Aussies, the ones that embrace you? You won't give them a job? Is that how it is? Now, I'm not saying I'm disrespecting you too. It's just that that's the issue right now. You have to give back, you know, and yeah, that's the reason why I think this is not racism. This is just pure disrespect for me. You know, for us immigrants, all I can say is we're grateful. I'm grateful to the Aussie government. I'm grateful that they let me live here permanently. I'm grateful for all these things that I have, all these things that I'm having now. You know, all I can say is now I have a better life because Aussies took me in. You know, now you business owners have to do the right thing. Most Aussies are struggling, you know, and this is their own country. See how weird it is for them. that you're living you know, in their country. You got more money than them. Now for you, now is the time. You have to do the right thing and help them too. You know, it's like, it's give or take. So yeah, tell me what you think. Comment. Love me or hate me, I don't even care. I don't give a shit. Subscribe if you want, you know, because I'll be making some videos about this, you know, more videos about these issues in the future. So I hope I didn't offend anybody by this video. I'm just saying my opinion and what I think is right. See ya.